Acknowledge guests as soon as they arrive. Approach the guest with appropriate welcome, instead of smiling. Staffs need to welcome the guest with a simple greeting such as "Good evening, sir." Welcome to restaurant SRITERR. Check the guest's reservation. If the guests come to eat, inquire whether they have a reservation. Assist them to the table. Once the reservation is confirmed, assist the guest to their table. Usually, table has been reserved in the host name. The hostess will introduce the table waiter to the guest. The waiter offer the guests a chair to encourage them to be seated by using a hand and knees. The following are procedures to unfold the napkin. 1. Start from women or guest of honor of that day. To stand beside the guest's right-hand side and take the napkin with your right hand. 3. Unfold the napkin on the lap of the guest. Avoid touching any part of the guest's body. No body contact with the guest. 4. Move clockwise and fold the napkin to the host last. Water service. Ask for the guest's preference, either they want cold water or warm water. Then water is poured from the guest's right-hand side, as the glasses was in the guest's right-hand side. Later, move clockwise, serve the host last. Continue to offer water throughout the meal to the guest as required. Carry the menu on the flat of the left arm. It is the proper way to carry the menu, and it also shows the professionalism of the waiter. Other than that, it is more comfortable to hold the menu on the arm rather than only by hand. Open the menu card. If the menu is placed inside a cover, it should be opened before it is presented to the guest. It is the way to encourage them to read and make their selections. Take order of the guest on the guest's right-hand side, then repeat the order for confirmation. Later, transfer order to the kitchen when it's confirmed. First, serve appetizer meal order by the guest. Then clear it carefully when the guests finish the meal. Then serve bread and butter for the guests using spoon and fork. After that, serve soup for the guest. Clear the soup plate when the guest finished it. Later then, serve main course meal order by the guest. As usually, clear it when the guest finished it. Clear BB plate, pepper and salt using round tray. Crumbing down, regardless the clearing technique. Waiter should brush the crumbs off the guest's table after the main course and side plates have been cleared. Crumbing down may involve the use of side plate and folded service cloth or table scraper. Serve dessert for the guest after crumbing down, and clear the dessert plate when done by the guest. Then, ask the guest they want coffee or tea after the dessert or during the dessert. For an example, in this video guest requests during the dessert, so serve it directly during the dessert, and make sure cover it during pour for avoid hit by the guest. Serve sugar and creamer sachet for the guest. Give the bill to the guest. Take the receipt and keep the change when the guest paid. Expressing gratitude, thanking guest and resetting table. The last impression is given as the guest leaves after a meal is important too as their first impression. Waiter may follow these guidelines. Assist the guests by moving their chairs. Collect their personal belongings and offer to call the taxi. Thank them for coming and invite them to return. Again, do not forget to wish them good night or evening. Lastly, acknowledge their departure with a smile.